Welcome to SAT TV's news. I'm Shanna Esprit, your presenter. In our top stories, 35 recruits graduated into the police force for 2013. Tropical storm Gabrielle forms in Puerto Rico. Syria reefs loom large as G20 gathers in St. Petersburg. And in sports, Usain Bolt breaks his 200-meter world record. Details of these will follow.
Yeah. I know that things are tough, but we will make it out. Dominica, we all gonna make it one day. The pressures of the system make us lose around. Oh yeah, we all gonna make it one day. Yeah, listen now, there's something that I wanna say to you. You get me so angry. Yeah man, this is Emma Moses, and you're watching SAT News, the People's Choice, yeah? Make it bless, make it bless, make it bless. Love.
Welcome back. Due to the heavy overnight rainfalls, the main road leading to Mount Prosper was affected by a landslide on August 5th. The road, which was impassable this morning, caused commuters to cross over the slide to get to the opposite side to make it to work and school on time. Heavy equipment eventually came on the scene to remove the debris and fallen trees that hindered the free flow of traffic. Motorists and those utilizing the road are being asked to exercise extreme caution. In more news, a financial institution has established easier financing available for those seeking to pursue a tertiary education. The National Bank of Dominica has introduced its Education Loan and Grant Program, which was launched on Wednesday, 4th September at its financial center in Canefield. Executive Manager of Marketing and Product Management, Susan Joseph Piper, highlighted the initiative for the loan grant project.
We have invited you here today to announce our education loan package for students seeking to further their education beyond high school. Also to announce our education grant to assist one student each from the Dominica State College and UUE with achieving their goals. We are also here to welcome this year's NBD Secondary School Scholarship recipients to the NBD family.
The goal of the grant project was designed to help students attain quality education for a better future. The program allows one student from the Dominica State College and the University of the West Indies Open Campus Dominica a contribution of $2,500 every year. Michael Bird, NBD's managing director, stated that the bank realizes the need to empower individuals to have the life you want.
Our role may be slightly different in terms of offering the ability to finance education, but it is through all of us coming together here today and in situations like this and supporting each other that we can even be more successful in helping to further develop our students. We take our role very seriously at the bank in terms of supporting the education of our students. In fact, our contribution to education is the largest part of our corporate citizen budget. We continue to partner with the Ministry of Education on the Math Power Contest and Excellence in Teaching Awards. We continue to support the Child Fund initiative of the Roving Caregivers Program, which is currently being expanded to include new communities around Dominica.
Customers will be able to obtain an unsecured loan between $3,000 and $8,000 at an interest rate of 10% for 3 years. For loans greater than $3,000, the NBD will offer loans up to the maximum amount for the program that a particular student is taking, be at a rate of 9% for periods up to 10 years. To qualify for NBD's grant, you must be an NBD Education Loan customer subsequently to September 4th, 2013. Be enrolled in a 2-, 3-, 4-year academic program at the Dominica State College or the UWE Open Campus Dominica. Be 35 years and older and be a citizen of Dominica. The application requirements include a completed NBD education grant form, a personal letter of intent maximum 1,000 words, and one signed letter of recommendation from a previous teacher or job supervisor, and an academic transcript or examination results where applicable. The deadline for submission for the education grant is 31st October 2013. In other news, the opposition, the United Workers' Party, is not ruling out protest action over the government's decision to nominate Mrs. Alex Boyd Knights as the next president of Dominica. Opposition leader of the United Workers' Party, Mr. Hector John, says the opposition is not in favor with the government's decision.
Mr. Williams fulfilled his mandate under Section 23(2) of the Constitution, where he was completing the term of his predecessor, Mr. Nicholas Liverpool, and the term will be coming to an end on October 2nd, and so the process has begun, but we are not supporting Alex Boyd to be president of Dominica.
Mr. John noted that Mrs. Knights may have the qualifications in terms of academics and experience to become president, but lacks character to assume this role.
But in terms of a well-rounded qualification, in terms of character, what the office deserves, we see it as a disrespect to the people of Dominica to be offering Mrs. Knight to be in the highest office of the land, an office you expect the holder to be of high esteem, respectful, the general population respect them, and they are standing on the side of the Constitution.
According to Mr. John, they intend to take this matter very seriously.
We have to take protest action to ensure that this government do not put in Alex Boyd Knight to be president of Dominica. We will take it to that end, and we are very serious about it. As a responsible opposition party, we would like to see men and women of caliber placed in our offices in Dominica, or public offices, to do the work of the people genuinely and to the best of their ability.
A new president who will serve for a 5-year term is set to be elected in the month of October 2013. In other stories, 35 recruits have graduated into the 2013 police force on Wednesday, September 4th at the Montrose Police Training School. Chief Instructor Inspector Paul Laville advised the police recruits to continue to maintain discipline and excellence as they have maintained their 6 months training as they prepare for the task ahead. Best recruit and best at drills went to Alan Alexander. First runner-up and best at weapon training, Damian Jules. Best at police duty subject, Ivan Fontaine. Best at self-defense, Philsbert Williams. Best at male physical training, Joel Alexander. Best at female physical training, Teresa Williams, among others. Police Chief Daniel Carbon told the recruits that the inspectors have worked professionally to mold them into a unit that he believes can truly serve the citizens of Dominica.
As you embark on your career as police officers, I grasp this opportunity to advise you, warn and instruct you on the manner in which you should conduct yourselves and manage your career. First and foremost, you must pay reverence to God on a daily basis, because with God, everything is possible. Do not only seek God when things are bad and not working for you. Seek God when things are also very good. Maintain and keep your bodies healthy at all times. Live a very healthy lifestyle. If you don't, it will have implications for your career and a negative effect on the organization.
Mr. Carbon said, and I quote, "As police officers, during the performance of your duties, you must be true to the oath which you have sworn. You must respect the rights of everyone you come into contact with within the performance of your duties, and remember that you are paid by the state with taxpayers' money to perform a duty." According to Honorable Ambrose George, who represented the Prime Minister, Mr. Skerritt commends their persistence and commitment to serving the call for law enforcement in the Commonwealth of Dominica.
The government and people of Dominica are proud of your achievement and of your dedication to service in a cause that is bigger than any individual. To the successful recruits, yes, congratulations are in order. As much as you have exerted your bodies over the past weeks, your duties will call on you to reach even higher levels of endurance. As much as you have had to strengthen your powers of concentration, the critical tasks which you will be assigned will call on you to multiply your powers of concentration.
Minister for National Security, Honorable Charles Savre, says these 6 months of intense training have tested their intellectual, physical, and mental ability and advised them to practice what they have learned at all times.
As well as your commitment and discipline. As a result of your training, you are prepared to face the challenges that being a police officer will bring. In fact, you are now ready to begin a career in the demanding but noble profession of policing. The primary objective of the police is the protection of life and property, the preservation and maintenance of the rule of law, and the legitimate and peaceful functioning of the state.
In more stories, Bishop Michael Daniel of the People's Pentecostal Family Church of Goodwill has announced that he is very pleased to be partnering with the Ministry of Health in this celebration of Caribbean Health Month. We are certainly proud to be a part of that because we at the People's Church are extremely health conscious, and as a result we thought it would be a great gesture to collaborate with the Ministry of Health, he stated.
As a result of that, we have put a whole week of activities together so that our people, along with people in the different churches and outside of our evangelical churches who would like to be part of that, could join us and really receive the information which is required for good health and happy living. As a result of this, we are meeting for the first time on Sunday the 8th at 5:30 p.m. and what we will be doing there at the church would be the screening of persons in relation to blood sugar, high blood pressure, and we also will be taking the measurements of people with their sizes and stuff, the waist sizes, and then on Tuesday, September 10th, we have a night designated for the women.
The upcoming activities, which will be focused on women's health, will be facilitated by Mrs. Alison Samuel. Some of the activities include a family focus group on Wednesday, September 11th. This will comprise of topics on healthy eating and the foods that are best for you.
You are what you eat, and I think this is a very good topic that people would want to come and patronize. And then on Thursday, we have a session for the men, and they will be talking about the real deal. And Dr. Robertson Thomas will be the person dealing with that. He will be the facilitator there. And then on Saturday, there is a health walk to Champagne, and we encourage as many people as possible to come and join us.
The theme for the week is developing improved lifestyle habits throughout behavioral changes. The bishop feels it is extremely important that people tend to their health, and he encourages the public to be a part of this week's activities.
So over the years, we have always promoted that while it is important to concentrate on the spiritual aspect, but we are a church that deals with the entire body, the whole man, body, soul, and spirit. And this is a wonderful occasion to prove that. In the past, we've had doctors come down, give eye checks and free eyeglasses. We've had chiropractors come. So that should tell you we're not only preaching the Bible, but we're also dealing with the whole man, because I think that is equally needed in the life of everybody.
Other activities within the church includes fitness classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And in entertainment, the anticipated annual Gospel Splash is once again this Friday, September 6th at the Goodwill Primary School. Performers this year include Sunel and Justin Canoville, who goes by the name of Excellency and now resides in Barbados. Sunel says this event is organized for children as a positive gesture as they return to school.
In that they're on holidays and they're going back to school. Why not do something positive, you know, to bless them before they go back to school? So it's all about, you know, for the young Christian, for the young, no, for everybody, not only the Christians, you know, once you believe in God, and so everybody to go and enjoy themselves in a positive way. Yeah, you can jump, you can wave and give God praise and just have fun, good clean fun.
Okay, when will it be taking place?
Well, Back to School Gospel Splash is on the 6th of September, Friday, September 6th at the Goodwill Primary School, and it's going to be a big event. I know a lot of people is excited and they're looking forward to it. I'm excited. Everyone's just excited. We can't wait to go.
Every year, my goal is to win souls for Christ. God said He has made us fishers of men to fetch the people who are not in His kingdom, Surnell stated. The main purpose, however, is to assemble young people to bring forth the word of Christ, hoping they will accept Him into their lives, he noted. According to Surnell, last year's turnout was satisfactory. This year he expects a greater audience, especially now that Justin will be collaborating with him.
It was done at the Old Mill, and we had a wonderful time. We kind of lived, I think, like after Friday morning it ended. But this year is going to be bigger and better, because a lot of churches told me they are coming, a lot of people, so I'm expecting to have a bumper crowd this year, at least 400 to 500 people at the Goodwill Primary School, and we're going till giving God praise till daybreak. Yeah. It's the whole night.
Justin says although he resides in Barbados, he enjoys returning home and performing for his people. He has performed several times in Barbados, trying his best to advertise Dominica.
And just as Surnell said, our mission is to win souls. Right now on the block, too much people on the block committing crime, because even in Barbados, I just listen and read the Dominica news online, and I just hear about the stabbings, the killings, all type of things. And right now we have to win back the youth and them. We have not just the youth, but everybody, the women, the men, and you know about the other things, you know. But anyway, but it's a good thing. I'm here, I'm a gospel artist. I do a slight boy up on more dancehall. I'm a warrior, a warfare type of person. I don't play. When it comes to music, my strength is with the dancehall. I love the booyah and the worship and the praise, but the devil has done our youth too much wickedness. So I take it a point of duty. I am hell's most wanted right now in the Caribbean. That's how I see myself.
Justin says he is looking forward to witnessing the changing of lives throughout the concert and being amongst his people.
I want to represent Dominica everywhere I go. Right? Not only Dominica, but the kingdom of God. So when they say, what? Where that boy from? Boy, Dominica. You understand? So it gives a better perspective of how Dominica is. No matter, don't worry how Dominica is right now, politics and all that kind of thing. Right now we're representing the kingdom of God. And everywhere we go, we represent Christ. What you say, my brother?
I'm also have an announcement. We had to have Joyce Lawson out of Jamaica, but unfortunately, it's a little bit disappointing she's not able, because she's in Miami right now and she won't have time to get to Dominica for a concert.
He also shared his testimony with the public and informed us that he did not perform well in school but never gave up hope, and urges the public to do the same.
I went to Dominica Grammar School and didn't do too well. I'm not ashamed to say it, because a testimony can touch somebody outside there. You a young boy that think that you never finish school and you think you cannot do the things that you want to do because you never finish school, you never go to college. Let me tell you, if you just give your life to Christ and you put all into Jesus Christ, and He can give you the all what you want. My testimony to you, I never finished high school, but I can write a song that can change lives. And that is the passion, because the gift that the Father gave me is not for me, it's for those that are out there. So if I hold that gift and I don't share it with the world, then I'm just a vessel that need to be put on a shelf and don't be used. You understand what I mean? So all the people, what that does drive me is 1, the Lord, 2, the music, and 3, my people. God bless it.
Both gospel artists are inviting the general public to attend the Gospel Splash set to commence at 7:30 p.m.
Hey, this is your boy Surnell.
You don't know His Excellency.
We are inviting you to the 3rd annual Back to School Gospel Splash. Where is it taking place?
I think it's the secondary school.
No, the primary school.
You sure?
Goodwill Primary School.
You don't know.
From 7:30 p.m. You gotta be there. You don't want to miss it. And we're going till
the sun rise up.
Yeah.
Boom. Don't know.
And in court news, Al Stevens of 39D Deer Lane was read 3 summary charges and 1 indictable charge as he stood before Magistrate Bernard Paquette on Thursday, 5th of September. Stevens was charged with robbery, theft, handling stolen goods, and possession of firearm. He pleaded not guilty to all the charges presented. The facts of the case stated that on the 29th of August, Stevens stole 1 gold change, the property of Kurt Hunter, valued at $2,000. On September 2nd, he was also found with a firearm without a valid license. Bail sum was set at $25,000 with his father, Albert Cornelius Stevens, as his surety. His bail conditions state that he is to report at the Roseau Police Station on Tuesdays and Fridays between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. respectively. The trial was set to the 13th of December 2013. In more court news, Donovan Joseph of Roseau was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment after admitting that he is a drug addict to Magistrate Bernard Paquette. The 58-year-old was slapped with 2 charges on September 5th, possession of a controlled substance and drug trafficking with intent to supply. He pleaded guilty for possession and not guilty with intent to supply. The facts of the case stated that on the 4th of September at 12:20 p.m., members of the drug squad unit went with a warrant to the defendant's premises. They informed him of the mission, then searched the accused and found 13 foil wrappings sealed between the defendant's groin. Joseph admitted to being a smoker and asked the court for leniency and to impose a non-custodial sentence instead. After sentencing, the prosecutor Innocent Tuse withdrew the charge with intent to supply. This has been the local segment of the news. Coming up next, regional highlights.